Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Today's video we'll be discussing about one-way ANOVA, that is analysis of variance. Welcome to my statistics. This is Dr. Kiran Babu NC, and the assumption for one-way ANOVA is it can be used in order to find the significant difference between the means if you're having two or more independent variables and one dependent variable. All right, so that is the assumption, and also we are having a research question here. Is there any significant difference between internet addiction among gender? The second research question is there any significant difference between perceived stress among gender, and is there any significant difference between assertiveness among gender? Okay, the hypothesis is there is no significant difference between internet addiction among gender, and the second hypothesis is there is no significant difference between perceived stress among gender, and the third hypothesis is there is no significant difference between assertiveness among gender. So now let us go ahead and let us see how to run analysis of variance using SPSS. All right, so now let us go ahead and click on, I've just put all the variables in the SPSS, and you can see all the variables in the data view window. Now let's go ahead and click on analyze. Let's go to compare means, and let's click on one-way ANOVA. So now let me just take the variables. Let me reset everything. So first, let me just check there is no significant difference between internet addiction among gender. So let me go ahead. Just give me a second. Yeah. Let me just stop this. Yes, let me just internet addiction and gender. So internet addiction, perceived stress, and assertiveness. Let's move all the three variables, okay, to the dependent list, and let's move the gender to the factor list, and then let's go to postdoc and let's select LSD or Tukey or Bonferroni. You can select any of these three. Okay, let's select Tukey. Let's click on continue. Let's click on options. Let's select under statistics, let's select descriptors. Let's click on continue. So let me show you what I have done. Let's click on postdoc. Let's select LSD, Bonferroni or Tukey. In this you can select any one of them. So I have selected Tukey, then click on continue. In options, let's click on descriptives. Let's click on continue and let's hit OK. Yes. So now you get the result. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the result. So this is what the SPSS has calculated for us. Descriptive table. So here it is giving us the information about internet addiction, males and females. What is the sample and the mean, standard deviation, standard error, and then the confidence interval and the range. So here we are going to we'll be interested only if when the results are statistically significant, we will be able to interpret the results. So first hypothesis is there is no significant difference between internet addiction among gender. So now internet addiction. So yes, the p-value is greater than 0.05 level. It is 0.67, very high. And next, under perceived stress, again the a significant value is 0.454. It is again high. And the last, assertiveness, we find the significant value is at 0.05 level. It's 0.04. So it is under the significant level of 0.05 level. Okay, it's less than 0.05 level. All right. So now here in this case, we see assertiveness is statistically significant compared to perceived stress and internet addiction among gender. That is among male and female. So now let us go ahead and let us go ahead and let us see the decision. Okay. So now here the decision is we accept the null hypothesis in the first case. Okay, that is there is no significant difference between internet addiction among gender. The second hypothesis also, we accept the null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between perceived stress among gender. And the third one, we reject the null hypothesis. Okay, so here we reject the null hypothesis, stating that there is a significant difference between assertiveness and gender. And here, when you come back and when you look at the descriptive statistics, you can see, okay, among assertiveness between males and females, you can see the mean scores here. The assertiveness mean score is 22.68, and here for female it is 16.16. So here we can say that in assertiveness, male have performed better compared to females. So there is a statistically significant difference. Okay. So that's all. That's all for today's video. We have just understood how to perform analysis of variance using SPSS. Thank you for watching my statistics.